Okay, there it is. Hey guys, welcome to another stream. Stepping away from the DCS today, we're getting back into X-Plane for the first time in a long time. And we're doing it in kind of a big way. First of all, we got surprised by full ATC coverage. We got Indianapolis, Indy Center is on. We're going to be operating a flight in the King Air 350 from Indy to Louisville. Louisville. Butchering the pronunciation, of course. Now I gotta know how you pronounce. Louisville. Okay, it's just Louisville. Anyway, going up from Indy to Kentucky should be about a half an hour flight. And go ahead and go ahead and see if I can connect to Batson. Start. Haven't done this in a long time, so might have a problem here off the bat. 1 second. Oh, see if we can try to connect like that. Hopefully I don't have to restart X-Plane. That would be a horrible start to the stream. Quick. Make sure the bots are connected. Alright. Okay, what was I gonna do? Oh yeah, restart X. I gotta restart X-Plane. Gotta do it. Oh well. Way around it, I guess. Time. In the meantime, what I'll do actually is show you guys this weather. It's kind of nuts. Second here. So what we're looking at is pretty much a 6 statewide or a 5 statewide line of storm that's spanning the entire section right here, just starting to pick up to blow through Indianapolis. Yeah, in the next hour or so, show it. But like in the next hour or so, it should kind of roll through. So we'll probably be taking off right into it, and then we'll be flying kind of alongside it into Louisville there. Back to it now. If we take a look at the actual weather radar, you can see what this line actually looks like. It's intense, and you can see like a very strong, like actual a line right there. We're seeing right now gusting to 27 knots, 19. Along the front of the storm here, we're getting 30. We're getting 31 there, 26. And this is not even within, you know, the rain band yet. 35 down here. What's Kentucky showing? There it is. KSDF is showing gusting to 43 knots right now. 170 at 43, which is very intense. And that's at the front of the storm. So hopefully, as you know, maybe an hour goes by or so, it'll be kind of in the middle and the winds would die down a bit. But you could see, like up here at Indy too, we got winds gusting to 20. So it's gonna be a very challenging day of flying. I am setting the local time. So the local time right now is 2 o'clock UTC. So I'm gonna go back like I'll go back like 3 hours. So we get a little bit of daytime flying. We'll spawn in at GA1 again and go ahead and click. And we do have, stand up real quick. Got a King Air checklist here that I can try to follow along with. Again, haven't done this kind of, you know, this X-Plane 11 thing in a long time. Especially on a stream. Should be fun. Fun getting back into it. Oh yeah, gotta change. Chat, I think. Update the game. Oh, I got it. Yeah, Nightbot got it. Wait for the loading to finish here, and then we'll get right into it. My seat up. And I remember I did talk about, oh, we are rolling. Alright, let's do that. I remember I did talk about
scripts folder.
about getting the iPad showing on OBS, and I haven't gotten that, or I tried buying a cord for it, didn't work, so that kind of sucks. Haven't been able to secure a working cord. Now we can connect, perfect. We are in November 70 Echo uniform, flying the Air 50. Connect. We are in. Get back to explain. Perfect. What else we gotta do? Get Fly Live Studio rolling. Below IND F 0. Alright. What else we gotta do here? I had my weights all set up until I didn't. Think rolling with the aux tank. Gonna do just a ferry flight. Passengers apply and go ahead and open that up. Flight, we don't need that. That. Let's hop back there and open. Baggage? That. There we go. Well, hop down here. Take a look at that. The wind is blowing, I'll tell you that. Oh, we got our beautiful King Air. Do a quick walk around. Nothing too impressive, really. The model does look very nice, though, but waiting on that X-Plane 12 scenery. We got enhanced cloudscapes there rolling in the back. Trying to provide a little better cloud experience. Front here of the airplane. Got could open this up if we wanted to. Side. Pretty awesome. Interesting. I wonder how they got, textures and stuff for this. Far above my pay. But anyway, let's go ahead and just duck under the wing here. Hop back into. Leave the door down for now. Alright, King Air 350 pre-start checklist. Got a couple things to do. Parking brake. Set the parking brake. Throttle, verify idle, check. Battery switch off. Avionics master switch off. Flaps up. Flap selectors up. Prop governor. We gotta release control lock first. Prop governor, high RPM, fuel condition lever, verify. Fuel cutoff, landing gear is down. Check. And that's the first of the checklists that we gotta do. Make sure that my sound is up, yeah. Alright. Forward battery on. Battery on, panel, lights. Fine where they are for now. Power everything up. Battery panel, fuel quantity. We should have, well, we can test they should be at full, which they are, and we should have nothing in the aux tanks, so that's good there. Anti-ice switch, all off. Trying to remember how this thing works. Anti-ice. That's all checked. Go ahead and turn avionics power on. Turn our radios on. And set up on the right frequency here for flight. Figure out what do we have. Let's see, 119.55, and we'll be on the whole time. Start listening in. 11955. You can go to flight plan, and let me see if I remember how to load a flight plan here. We KIND KSCF. That's it. Enter, and there it is. Pretty easy routing here. We just got 3 waypoints and then the destination airport. I'm not even sure if we have departure procedures. Let me go ahead and check. We do have some departure procedures. We got the Dawn 1 departure, which is essentially what this is, but it's for jets only. So what SimBrief did was, instead of giving me the Dawn 1, they just gave me the waypoints, which if that's a problem, then we'll hear it from the center controllers when we ask. But anyway, got that all set up. That's pretty much all to worry about for now. Get out of here. There we go. For weather radar, figure that out later. That's pretty much it. We can go ahead and try to get our clearance now, or we can... Let's go ahead and try to get it now, and then we'll start up. A scratch bite here. I wish I could show you guys the 4-flight procedure that I use, but hopefully I'll be able to soon. I don't think you can really see it on the webcam there. You kind of can, but very little. So anyway, I'm gonna use 4-flight's departure or clearance preset here to write down the clearance, copy the clearance. So let's see. Center, November 70 Echo uniform. Oh, I had my audio.
November 70 Echo uniform, was that you calling?
Yeah, that was us. Sorry, I had the audio down, but we're ready to copy IFR to Louisville.
November 70 Echo Uniform cleared to Louisville Airport via radar vector SNEVA, known as filed. Maintain 5000, squawk 6642.
And King Air 70 Echo Uniforms cleared to Louisville, radar vector SNEVA, and as filed, climb maintain 5000, squawk 6642.
King Air 70 Echo Uniform, read back correct, runway 23 right for departure, call to taxi.
23 right, and we'll call for the taxi. King Air 70 Echo Uniform, taxi. Perfect. Alright, so we got our clearance. This is how I write it down. So I got Louisville, SDF, radar vectors, SNEVA, then as filed, 5000, squawking 6642, and we'll set that up into the box. And then I just jot down 22 right for our departure here. So now what I'm gonna do, take a look at the weather radar, by the way, we got that up. Did not look at the temperatures. I hope we don't have icing. We'll just have to monitor the temperature. Didn't really do a proper brief for this flight. I just kind of jumped in, but we'll figure it out as we go here. A couple things we need to do is first we need to get the weather. Winds at Indy right now 210 at 15, gusting to 20. So I'll write that down. I wonder if I can receive the weather here. Is that possible? That... There's no ATIS.
UPS 1877, good.
Gust 20, visibility 10, light rain, which obviously not really showing right now.
Roger, you can taxi down runway 17 right exit Foxtrot and Charlie to the gate.
Light rain, overcast 700 or 7000, sorry. Temperature 190.11, altimeter 2927. Set that up. 297. Peak wind was 190. 036. That happened about 40 minutes ago, huh? Yeah, we're about to see what happens here. Let me go ahead and bring up diagram. Let me turn down actually, I'll probably just turn it off. Rid of that. We can bring up icing just in case.
UPS 9315, Indy Center, hello. Stand by for PDC, plan runway 17 right.
Alright, that's all good. Let's go ahead and go back to checklist and see if we can get this thing started here. So we'll bounce back, we'll go avionics, switch off, and everything should save there. Battery off. Check. Okay, start checklist. So battery back on. Let's go ahead and close the door in the back. Alright, doors closed, and when we start up, if it's too loud, I'll adjust the volumes there. But yo, what's up, Elijah? Finally doing an. Alright, engine start. Battery on. Panel fuel. Beacon on. Doors closed, throttle, verify idle, engine. Starter on. For 16%. To low idle. Good start. Nav lights on too. Starter off. Right generator on. And verify load and voltage. Check. Left ignition on. Oh. That was what I was forgetting. High idle. Alright. Now we go left ignition on. Bunch of this stuff it just doesn't say in the checklist, so the checklist is kind of useless. And stabilize there, we can go avionics power on, mission off, left generator on and reset, right generator, reset, good loads there, and everything is checked out, good. Fasten seatbelt sign we don't need. Cabin lights not required. Fine there. Go. Inverters on. FIS. On and on. Flight plans filed and entered. We got cleared radar vector SNEVA, then it's filed, all good. Weather verified. Nav lights on, taxi lights on. Heading indicator and altimeter. We'll wait for our instruments to come alive there. And altimeter is set. Autopilot verified off. Yaw damper is off, anti-ice as required. Time noted. And we can drag this back into low idle as well. Alright. Taxi. environment controls here. I think turn that on. Heat air valves. Open. Aft blower. Environment bleed air leave on low until after takeoff, I believe. And the rest should be fine. For weather radar, we can test that. Be on map. Yeah. Alright, so we'll keep the weather radar off for now. Back over to that. Course act, GPS. $5,000. Set 5,000. What else do we have to do here? I think that's pretty much it. Go ahead and volume just Indy Center, King Air 70 Echo uniform, ready for taxi 23 right. King Air 70 Echo uniform, radio check.
On clear, moving. Figure 70 uniform.
Okay, I got you loud and clear now.
Runway 23 right, taxi Alpha, cross runway 14.
Okay, 23 right via Alpha, cross runway 14, King Air 70 Echo uniform. Yeah, I think it was X-Plane messing with the audio settings. I think I fixed it though. Hopefully. Before takeoff, not yet. Before taxi, park and brake. Park and brake released. Flight instruments all checked. We got our artificial horizon HSI's up. Everything's good.
Delta 3992, flight level 370 over Gordo.
And flight controls left, right, and up. Down,
good evening.
rudder left, rudder right. Looks good. Let me figure out. So we got Alpha and Ross runway 14. Anything else I'm missing? Squawk code. 6642.
GPS 1667. I see taking the runway, but I never got a read back. She confirmed. Yeah, you could take off.
Clock 6642, and I think that should be everything. Let's go ahead and release brakes here and get out of here. Oh.
Those 3992 radar contact. 48 northwest Terra flight level 370. GPS 1667, just information, just getting static on the readback. No voice.
So I believe that's Alpha over here. As far as performance numbers for takeoff, what do we have here? 11,000 foot runway. Runway heading is on. Let's use 230 ballpark. Flaps up. Leader on. Engine anti-ice off. Set the markers. 3,300 required. Perfect.
Information still static only, no voice.
Yes, ET Center 6667, ready to check.
We're here, loud and clear now.
340, EPS 6667. Sorry, I lost my kid here.
No problem.
There's a runway to the left there. Go ahead and set the parking brake. And King Air 70 uniform, holding short 23 right. I'm gonna need just a minute here. I'll call when ready.
King Air 70 uniform, roger, let me know.
Go nav mode. IAS should be fine. We could actually leave that off for now. Before takeoff, checklist. We got park and brake set, fuel quantity verified, full tanks on both, nothing in the aux tanks. It should give us about 30 or 2.5 hours of flight time for a 30-minute flight, so more than enough to make it to our alternate, which I forget what it is. It is KCG. Where's that? Cincinnati, right? Yeah, I've flown to there on the sim before. Okay, so fuel quantity set, throttle verify, idle, prop, governor is high. Elevator trim, we will go ahead and cycle the pitch trim or turn it on. Rudder boost can go on. Cabin altitude can be set to 20 1. And pit trim. Pit trim will set into the green. I like to set it low into the green.
Welcome back. Stand by for PDC. Flight runway 17.
Radios and avionics set. We're only going to be on one frequency where you got the GPS slave to the HSI there, so that's good. Landing lights can come on. Taxi light off. Engine instruments all on the green. Oil pressure, oil temp. Fuel flow turbine, prop. Good. Strobe light on. Pitot heat on. And we can put ice protection. We don't have to put it on right now, it's fine. Let's get rid of that. Anti-ice, not required. Transponder set to altitude, verified. Squawking 6x42 times noted. We'll go ahead and do the run-up, cycle the props, and we'll be on our way here. Good feather there. Good feather there. Auto feather can go to arm. Prop governor, we can test that. I think I said before, but I can't really test the auto feather because of the rudder boost and how that system works. And because I don't have split throttles, so. But we can test the governor here, and you can see it just kicked in, holding it at 16,000, a little below. So governor is working great. Engine anti-ice off, engine auto ignition on. Everything here is set and good to go. I think we're pretty much ready. So let's not go ahead and waste any more time. We will keep this hidden there. And what do we have to? Oxygen not armed. We do that, and I think that gets rid of all our cautions there. After we take off, we'll flip the environment bleed to normal, and we'll be good to go. And any center King Air 70 uniform ready for departure 23 right.
King Air 70 uniform. Fly runway heading wind 21015. Yes, 20 runway 23 right. Clear takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 23 right. Fly runway heading King Air 70 uniform. Alright, so we'll go ahead, release the brakes there. I'll turn a little heading bug to 230-ish. I guess we could just push to sync when we line up.
Approaching 2, 3,
clear on the left.
right.
Clear on the right.
On runway 2, 3, right. Flaps, flaps.
Alright, flaps verified not required. We'll push to sync the heading. And we'll go into heading mode. And we'll start bringing the power in.
Auto feather lights on.
Check.
Airspeed alive. 60 knots.
Check.
V1. Rotate.
Rotate.
V2. Positive rate.
Gear up.
Gear up. Attitudes check. Gear indicates up. Flaps indicates up.
King Air 70 uniform radar contact. Maintain level 200, leaving 3000. Proceed to X-Neva.
Okay, up to flight level 200, leaving 3000. Proceed direct SNEVA, King Air 70 uniform. Alright, so we go here. We're already going direct SNEVA on the GPS, so we can come onto nav. We can go indicated airspeed. swing this all the way up to 200, and there's 3,000. Let's go ahead and start that turn. And we can bring it down to half bank there. Yacht amper on. Autopilot engaged.
15, I am not. Wind 1025, gust 38, runway 17 right, clear takeoff.
Go ahead and bring the props back. Go ahead and bring the power back a little bit. And we should be able to hit direct, enter, flight plan. Good. Picking up a little bit of rain. What is nice about the King Air is you could clearly see if you're picking up ice, so I do like that. Alright, we are proceeding direct to Sneva. I'll set that onto my 4th flight here. And let's go ahead and run our after takeoff checklist. We got takeoff, climb check, landing gear confirmed up, prop sync on, autopilot check and set, landing lights off. We'll leave them on until we're above 10,000. And airspeed between 160 and 170, so we can pitch down a little bit, gain some more airspeed. And power it up a little bit. Alright, checklist complete.
GPS 9350, radar contact line maintains level 340.
Got a 74 knot headwind right now. 74 knot headwind. We are not going anywhere very quickly, I'll tell you that. Doing 109 knots over the ground. That's slower than a Cessna.
Good evening. Southwest 1125 is with you. Out of flight level 370 for flight level 380.
1225, Indy Central.
Center Southwest 1125 would like to request to step out of the cockpit for 15 minutes.
That's first, let me know you're back.
We'll call back Southwest 1125.
Just now getting into icing temperature.
1567 Lee Murray Space, Kansas City Center is offline. Frequency change approved. Good night.
280, we'll see you later.
I start thinking about running the landing weights and everything. Should be about 11, somewhere around there. Altitude at destination Louisville is 501. 936. Probably end up with runway 17. One of them at least. So those are the numbers there for landing. Winds down there right now, gusting to 38. Not so stormy yet. Really not getting any of the bad visibility or anything like that, because that storm is kind of just now rolling in. We'll see what happens within the next 30 minutes, because that's when we're gonna be there. Try to squeeze some more torque out of the engines.
Good evening, American 1836, requesting IFR clearance to Atlanta Hartsfield.
DC 1836, hello, step back PDC, plan runway 23 right.
23 right, PDC, American 1836.
Thousand feet to go to a cruising altitude here.
3770, can you inform plan the visual approach from a 17 left into Louisville tonight?
Showing about 24 minutes to go. Finally able to pick up some speed to battle this headwind here. Looking at this weather radar here, in 2 minutes we should have a fresh report from Louisville, but the storm is definitely moving in. And we're gonna have to start our descent pretty soon. if you guys want to track my flight, go ahead and type exclamation track into the Twitch chat there. It should give you a link. We'll see if it works. It should give you a link to track on SimAware, which is kind of cool. I know a bunch of you guys have been asking for
Can your 70 uniform percent maintain 11000, Louisville altimeter 2936.
Get down to 1000 altimeter 2936. Can you 70 uniform?
Your 70 uniform, I didn't hear the readback earlier. Expect the visual 17 left.
Okay, we'll expect the visual 17 left, and I didn't copy that, sorry. 70 uniform.
Oh, you're good. That's probably what it's on.
2936, he said. Let's go ahead and start our descent here. Since we're descending through 18,000 anyway. And hopefully we get the visual and sneak in before the weather. That'd be kind of cool. Oh man, that line of storms is approaching. If you look on SimAware there, if you have the weather on, you will clearly see. Not looking good.
Southwest 1120.
Descent checklist, ATIS, weather, received, landing performance calculated, altimeter set, auto feather is verified, armed. Keep the descent coming down, prop 1600 set, flaps, landing gears check up, fuel balance check, both equal, transition altitude and altimeter noted and set, time noted. 34 minutes into the flight, should have you guys on the ground another 15 minutes. At a local time of 11:10 p.m., which is what it is in Kentucky right now. Of course, we're running 8 hours or 3 hours behind, I believe. So we are at 8:10. We're at 6:50. Well,
Indy Center Southwest 1125 back on, would you?
I believe Indy Center has left us, unfortunately.
oh,
Okay, Roger, thanks a lot.
did he? Oh wow. Yeah, he's gone. So, I guess we'll just set up for the visual, we'll set up for the visual ourselves. 17 right. I hope the visibility stays the same. If not, we are going to be kind of screwed, so we'll keep it coming down here. We're approaching 11,000. I'm going to go down to... I think I'll go down to like 8. in a little bit. We'll actually set up for 17 left because there's an FB on the left side here. So I'm gonna go procedures. Visual 17 left. Straight in. Add. Perfect. We should have a turn coming up here in a second anyway. We'll start descending all the way down to, let's say, maybe 3,000. I'm gonna actually pick up a heading right now and just fly a little bit to the left so I can offset. Right about there, perfect. We could get a nice straight in line up to the runway there. $13 icing shouldn't be a problem. Oh, that's a surprise. Nice. Picking up some rain as we blast through the clouds here. Come left a little more. Switch over to 122.8. So far I don't see any traffic down there. Except for some guys on the ground. I think we're the only one. We'll keep it coming down to 1,500 pattern altitude here. And we'll also start slowing the speed down.
feet to minimums.
Level off here for now. It is a pretty low cloud layer, and look at all that drift. Definitely drifting. We'll start slowing down to our approach speed here. Louisville traffic, King Air 70 Echo uniform is 9 miles to the northwest. 2,500 will be inbound for a visual 17 left, Louisville. Give it a little bit of power. Alright. Got a max crosswind component of 20 knots. The crosswind component right now is 18 knots, so we are right on the edge. And the winds actually died down a bit, so that says something. Approach check, landing lights on, auto feather on, prop, high RPM. You can bring it back into high. Anti-ice has required, flaps, landing gear, parking brake off. Parking brakes verified off. That's checked. I'm not sure what the ILS frequency.
1,000 feet to minimums.
ILS for 17 left is 111.95. We could set that in. 1.95. We could see if that would work. I don't know. Let's get the wipers on. And I'll go ahead and disengage the autopilot. Keep it coming left here. I got the runway in sight. Go ahead and start slowing down. Yaw damper off. Heading. And altitude. Flight director is off. Just keep it slowing down here. Go ahead and go gear down. Quite a crosswind.
500 feet to minimums.
Flaps. Flaps.
Flaps and approach. I guess it decided to stop raining, so.
Approaching.
200 feet to minimum.
17 left.
100 feet to minimums. Minimums.
No minimums. But we are stabilized. Louisville traffic, hangar sensor, uniform on final 17 left.
Feet. 50 feet.
Oh, little bounce. Jeez. Kind of slammed it into the ground, but that's what happens when you got gusting to 30. Flaps up. Taxi light on. Landing light off. And strobe lights off. Engine auto ignition off. Louisville traffic, hangar sensor uniform is clear of 17 left. Taxiing back to Atlantic. Well, not that much of a storm, really. Because we kind of flew, right in front of it there. But it's definitely rolling in. I mean, you can see it rolling in. Well, this is supposed to be Atlantic. We'll come to a stop here. Parking brake is set. And everything here off. Can do that. We can do that. Should turn that back down. What else do we have to do? Strobe off. Text light off. Recog. Fuel vent. Pitot. Auto feather. Everything there is good. Cut the engines. But anyway, guys, thanks for hopping along on this short flight here from Indy to Louisville. Beacon off. As we wind down to a stop here, I am gonna sign off right now, but I probably will be back later on in the night. Probably with some more DCS stuff, so I guess just stay tuned for that if you want to. But for now, I'm gonna sign off, get some other stuff done, and I will be back when I'm back. Thanks for sticking along, guys. Hope you enjoyed another X-Plane 11 video. It's been a while since I've done one of these, so it's kind of cool. But that's gonna be it for now. I'll catch you guys a little later. See ya.